Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And I know it's been a while. I've just been so busy with traveling over the last month, and I actually thought I'd do a quick video just breaking down all my tech essentials and my travel gear that I take with me on long trips. Doesn't matter if it's for work or for play. This is really everything that I take with me that I found really important to have. Yeah, so we'll dive into it. So starting out with my bag, I like to keep everything simple but functional. I'm actually using the Weekender Primo bag that I actually got from Ross, and to be quite honest, you'll be surprised at how many crazy deals you can get from Ross. And this bag is just very affordable. It's lightweight and it has everything that I need out of a bag, and I'm able to keep everything that I need on me at all times. Next is my 9-liter Hex Sling bag. I actually got this as just my primary day pack. That way I don't have to worry about carrying around my actual backpack when I'm out and about. I wanted to also be large enough so that I'm able to carry some of my essential camera gear. This bag actually has dividers so that I'm actually able to carry my Sony camera. It even has room for me to carry my lens, my mount, and even my tripod. There's even some additional storage, so if I want to carry like some other accessories like chargers, cables, and SD cards. Now I usually use the outer pockets for stuff like my wallets and sunglasses. That way they're easily accessible and I don't have to take the bag completely off. Now speaking of taking the bag completely off, it does have this quick release buckle that you're able to use to take the bag off pretty easily. That way you don't have to worry about taking it over your head every single time you want to take the bag off. And I know I got a pretty big head, so it's a very nice feature to have. Overall, the quality of the bag is really good, and I can tell it'll last me a long time. I think it's just a really good product. Now, my go-to laptop is the Surface Book 2 laptop. It's just a sleek, powerful laptop that has been able to handle all the work I've thrown at it, for video editing, content work. It has just been an all-around great laptop for me. I'll usually keep the laptop in the sleeve and just take it in and out whenever I need it when I'm on the go. But it's just very lightweight. It doesn't take up too much space. Just a really good laptop. I recently did do a review on this laptop, so if you want more detailed specs on what all this laptop can do, be sure to check it out. I will say this laptop can really handle a lot of stuff because it has a dedicated GPU, but I've done 4K video editing on it and it's just been a real beast for me. The Apple Watch 7 series has been my go-to watch that I pretty much keep on me all the time. It just allows me to be able to keep up with things without having to constantly pick up my phone. I'm usually listening to music, so I'm able to kind of change through my songs easily through my watch. I'll also be able to check messages as they come through without having to pull out my phone every single time. But ultimately, it's just a nice watch to have, especially when you're on the move and traveling a lot. I think it's just a perfect watch. The headphones I use are the Sennheiser Ascentum Plus headphones. They have really good sound quality and have really good noise cancellation. I think the noise cancellation is a really nice feature, especially when you're on the move and you're in a lot of loud places, such as the airport. It's just, really good. Probably the best quality on these headphones, however, is the battery life. And that's something that I've found a lot of value in because these headphones just have a ridiculous battery life. And when you're traveling long distance, you have multiple layover flights, not having to worry about a charger or trying to get your headphones to charge is a really nice thing to have. The headphones are able to connect to multiple devices, and I'm usually just switching out between my phone and my laptop, just depending on if I want to listen to music or if I want to hop on a quick conference call on my laptop. It's nice to be able to just kind of switch back and forth. With the Ascentums, there's also an app that you can use so you can customize the sound quality as well as the noise cancellation based on what your preferences are, which I think is a nice to have. When it comes to SSDs, I actually have the very affordable 2 terabyte Easy Store SSD. This is just a nice, super reliable SSD to have whenever I'm on the go. That way I can take super large files with me and not really have to worry about too much. It's not the highest quality SSD, but it gets the job done and works out for me. For filming, I use the Sony FX30 camera, and I've pretty much been taking this camera on all my trips so that I can get really high resolution videos. I think the FX30 is really a beast for the price, and you can pretty much make movies with it, to be quite honest. It can do 4K videos at 120 frames per second, and then it also has really good dynamic range so that you can really get that good cinematic feel in your videos. The body design is what really impressed me with this camera. It's a cinema line camera, so you can really rig it up however you want to. I have a Movo shotgun mic that I regularly use, but it has multiple connection points so that if you want to get like different angles or hook up different components to it, you have that flexibility to shoot just amazing video. The flip out screen is just great for being able to record videos at multiple angles And then having the record button, that also lights up red is just a really great feature to have. I will say Sony did a really great job with this camera. The lens I keep with me is just a Sigma 18 to 50 millimeter lens. It's a f2.8. I also use an ND filter with it. I would consider this a very affordable lens to have and works perfectly with my setup. I would say, this lens is just simple but effective. Now lastly, for my carry-on bag, I have the leather Adidas duffel bag, which to be quite honest, I don't even know where you can get this bag from. I actually got it from a friend as a gift, and it's just been a perfect carry-on bag for me. One of my favorite features with this bag is that it has a sling, so you don't have to rely on carrying it by the handles the entire time. Especially if you have a lot of stuff, it can get pretty heavy. But having the sling can kind of take some of that weight off, which is nice. It has one main inner compartment that I pretty much use for the majority of my stuff, but then there are two additional compartments that I'll use, to organize some additional stuff. It even has space that can be used to store a laptop if you really need it. Yeah, and those are all my travel essentials. Everything, when I'm on the go, it's all simple but functional. I'll be curious, let me know in the comments, what's one piece of gear that you can't leave home without? If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.